Hi, I'm Jonathan Ogden. I'm a musician and singer-songwriter from Manchester in the UK, and today I'm going to be trying a proper Korean lunch.
You're my faithful friend when I feel like I'm on my
Mr. Jonathan Ogden.
Hello.
Welcome to Korean papjip.
Papjip.
So this is like the quintessential lunch that you have in Korea.
Great.
This is the menu.
Okay.
So much to choose from. So we have kimbap, mandu, manduguk, ramen, udon, janjiguksu, donkasu, cheese donkasu, 제육덮밥, 카레덮밥, 돌솥 비빔밥, 오므라이스, 갈비탕, 김치찌개, 순대부찌개, 된장찌개.
Wow.
Anything you recognize from that list at all?
No, not really. Some of these in dramas.
You've seen this in
I have
dramas?
seen Gimbap before.
There's actually a really famous drama where there's an attorney.
Attorney Woo.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
I
I just finished it. It's
So
so
good.
good. I watched it with my mum. We like watch K-dramas together. So,
Really?
Like, wholesome activities.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
They work in a kimbap restaurant.
Excited about the pork cutlet. Well, I tried to make that myself once.
Really?
It did not go well.
주문할게요. 네, 돌솥 비빔밥 하나랑요. 돈카스 하나 하고요. 네, 고기만두 하나 하고요. 김밥 하나요. 완조 김밥. 그리고 김치찌개 하나 주시겠어요?
There's a lot of good-looking food coming out.
I've wanted to film with you for a little while.
Uh-huh.
A lot of our viewers will know you,
Ah.
but this is the first time they've seen you. So obviously we've used a lot of your music.
Okay. I've actually had people send me messages about that.
Oh, really?
Like, I was watching Dan and Joel's videos.
They're
and your
stealing
songs
your
in it.
music.
Yeah.
There's something about your sound that brings so much life.
Yeah.
Yeah, so beautiful. So thank you so much for letting
thank
us use a few of your songs.
Of course. Helping me spread the songs to new places. I appreciate it.
Tell me about your story, your music,
Yes. My musical journey. Yeah, I grew up in a very musical family. I think that's how I got started. So I'm the youngest of 7 kids, so it's a big family. My dad used to play in like a band, and I had a brother who was like a jazz pianist, another one who's a DJ. I'm a church like pastor's kid as well, so I've kind of grown up in a lot of church music too. And living in Manchester, which is a big music city, so yeah, it's just been a big part of my life growing up. And I really got into like learning how to make music, doing production, just watching YouTube tutorials as a teenager. It was just my little hobby for evenings and weekends. Gradually it picked up through YouTube and online stuff, and now it's like my actual job, which is kind of crazy.
I love this way that music can take you from Manchester to Korea.
Yeah,
Like you've got
it's
an
pretty wild.
Asian tour coming.
I do have to, yeah. Yeah. I actually have more listeners now in Korea than in the UK.
No way.
Yeah. So I've been a lot of places with music, but it's up there now. So I just get inspired by like big cities with a really like distinct style and like aesthetic to it. So just kind of walking around and seeing like the inspiration of like the design style and like hearing the music around as well. It's just like fills up my creative tank. And then,
Right.
Kind of go home and create after that. So. Yeah.
감사합니다.
Wow,
Wow.
this looks good.
This is the donkasu with the sauce.
Well, that's big as well.
이쪽으로요. 네, 감사합니다.
Oh, it's like still sizzling.
오, 감사합니다. 이쪽으로요. Wow. Okay, so this is the kimbap as well.
I don't even know where to start.
Yeah, where do we start? Well, with the bibimbap, we have to put a little bit of the gochujang in.
Okay.
But oh yeah. The thing I love about this dish, doing it in the stone pot, you get these little bits where it goes hard,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and that's called nurungji.
Okay.
And that's like that crispy rice is literally the best thing ever. You want to try some mandu first?
Let's do it.
Just grab that and then we dip it into there.
Uh huh.
Oh,
Is it hot?
oh wow,
That's good.
not bad.
That's really nice.
Bibimbap?
Yeah, let's do it. It's nice. Feels pretty like clean, wholesome.
Yeah.
So this is one that I tried to make at home from an online
Really?
recipe. Went really badly.
With the sauce as well? Or?
I didn't have like half of the ingredients for the sauce, so it was basically like ketchup and soy sauce and a few other things. I made the English fusion, we'll call it that.
See how it compares to your homemade.
It's definitely better than mine. That's good. Yeah, it's quite a sweet sauce.
Yes, a little bit on the sweeter side.
Oh, that's nice. That's hitting the spot.
They also have sometimes have little bits of meat and stuff in it, which is cool.
Some of that meat as well.
Oh, it smells good. Might be hot.
Yeah, this looks really hot. It's still like
Piping.
bubbling in there. Oh, that's too hot. Give it a sec.
Oh, it's good. Oh, it's good.
Oh, that's good. It's definitely got some kick to it. A bit of spice. Yeah, it's really nice.
Not too spicy.
No. It's right on the edge for me. I don't do spice very well. This is like just within my range.
Amazing.
Oh, that's good. That feels like good, like comfort food. It's like, picture being a cold winter's day, you just get a little bowl of this. I'll be like, right at the spot. Oh, that's really good.
Often after we meet on Sundays with our church, go to this place. It's a big kind of 4 people kimchi jjigae, and we're just like,
Nice.
so satisfying.
Yeah, that's really, I can like feel it warming all the way down.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Yes.
Amazing. Well, let's have some kimbap.
The famous Attorney Woo snack.
Attorney Woo. I love how the artistry of how it's been here 6 years and I still find
Yeah.
that an amazing concept.
I'm like destroying the artistry. They've done it very well, but. That's nice. Yeah, that's good. This is all really good.
With regards to all the things you've tried,
Yep.
have you got a favourite?
It's between, I think it's this side of the table. I'm going to say a top 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, interesting.
Wait, no, this was really good though. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
But it's so different, isn't it? So different from the
Really
culture of how we eat in the UK
Oh, yeah.
for lunch.
Yeah, lunch, UK lunch is so much more boring than this. You're like a sandwich and a packet of crisps.
What would be your go-to on a Monday lunchtime?
I mean, growing up I had a lot of like soup and a sandwich. That was like my lunchtime thing. And then I had the exact same lunch like all the way through my work life,
Every day.
pretty much. A sandwich, and I'd have a little Rocky chocolate biscuit, salt and vinegar crisps, and a little carton of orange juice.
I've realised how British I am since moving to Korea, where I'm same for me, growing up, it was just ham cheese sandwich was my go-to. But you never have a big meal for lunch.
I'm into it though.
Yeah?
I can get used to this.
Do you have any Korean restaurants in Manchester?
There's a few. Yeah. I haven't been to many of them. I've been to one where they do is it like the corn dogs? You know,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a place that does that.
Yeah.
No way.
That's pretty good.
That's so cool.
But I've never had this. This is a whole new thing.
We were talking about your music and how it's allowed you to travel, and you being here now, which is amazing. What would you say the joys and the difficulties are of being a musician?
There's definitely both of those things. There's a lot of joy in it. I love just making music. I think music's very just a part of my life, and a way that I love to express things. And so I think it's a really good way to communicate. There's some things I find easier to sing than just to say. And I've had emails from people that have used my songs in their wedding, or they've had significant life moments that they've been this song was the soundtrack to this part of my life, and that's just really special that you can it still blows my mind that anyone even knows my music, that it can go out online and people can hear it. But I wrote this in my bedroom, and now people in Brazil or whatever
That's
singing
crazy.
the song. It kind of blows my mind. I'd say it does have its challenges. There's a lot of feelings involved. It's a very emotional thing to create. So that usually means you feel the highs and the lows, both very deeply.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. I can imagine, especially when you're traveling, throws you into like, where am I?
Yeah.
Which country am I in? Your songs are about God, essentially, right?
Yeah.
Tell me a bit about that journey.
Yeah, I grew up in church. My dad was a pastor, so I was like in that environment. So almost my first experience of music was songs about God. I kind of just had this curiosity of like, why do we stick to one style in like the church music that we sing? There's so many styles out there.
Right.
I want to sing about like my faith because it means a lot to me, and like I want to be able to express that through music, but I want to try a different style. That's not what I hear Sunday morning.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, it was just my own little side project. I just got my laptop out and my tiny keyboard, and I was like, I'm gonna make like electronic music, but singing things from the Bible. Some of it I just sing passages from the Psalms. Other times it's just like my own experience. It's just things I'm going through in life and my way of processing and dealing with stuff that comes out in a song. And so yeah, I hope that it helps give other people language for like how they want to express things as well. So.
That idea of giving someone language, like you have this gift, lyrically, but also musically, bringing people into a space where like I couldn't say that in that way,
Yeah.
and now this person said it, and so it's a beautiful emotional
Yeah.
connection that you get.
I wrote a song called Slow Down, which is one of my most listened to songs now. And I met someone recently who
Love that song.
told me that she was living in London and said she like regularly would go to work with like full on anxiety and just like stressing out about everything. She said Slow Down was like one of the only songs that brought peace and all of that, so she'd be on the tube listening to that song on repeat and it would like calm down the anxiety. And so she was asking about how I wrote it, and I was like, well, I had anxiety at the same time. It was like, and I just sat down at my keyboard and was like, okay, I'm gonna try express this and like process what's going on. It was my way of dealing with it and finding peace, but by releasing it, it helps someone else to find peace through that at the same time. So I love that about music, that it's like, it's not just my own story and my personal experience, but it actually connects with somebody else and helps them too. So. Sometimes I'm like, do I sing about this? Because it's very vulnerable. It feels like I'm singing my own journal entries that I'm like, do I want people to hear all this stuff? But realizing the connection that can make with someone else, or hearing someone else's song that's like that, where you're like, suddenly I don't feel as alone because I'm like, oh, they experienced something that I felt too. I can hear songs in other languages and like feel what's in the song, if that makes sense. I kind of know what you're saying, and then I look at the translation and I'm like, yeah, that's what I felt. Especially if I can do that with faith, if I can like write a song that helps me like just refocus back on God and like give my attention to Him again, and like it helps someone else do that, then I think that's a beautiful thing. But yeah.
It's been amazing to chat.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. For this amazing spread. Some good stuff.
If you could say one thing to the Korean people, what would you say?
Oh. You guys have the best coffee shops in the world. The coffee itself is amazing, but just like design of everything, like it's like nowhere else in the world really. So yeah, Korea, you guys do well.
'Cause even in the dead of night, when darkness is on every side, you're telling me to lift my eyes. It's gonna be alright, alright. 'Cause suddenly a light will shine as we're waiting for the morning light. As steady as a new sunrise, it's gonna be alright, alright, alright.